I'm going to tell you something that might be the best tip I can possibly give you to succeed, not just in the restaurant industry, but in any industry. Your reputation matters. Seriously, restart the video and watch that part over and over again on a loop until that is burned into your head. The hostess you worked with at the barbecue place is now a server at the local steakhouse. The server you worked with at the Mexican place is now bartending at the most popular brew pub. The prep cook at the Italian spot you worked at is now the kitchen manager at a crab shack. It doesn't matter how big of a town or city you live in, if you're in the industry long enough, you'll learn that eventually everyone circulates around, and with that, everyone knows someone that's worked somewhere else, and your reputation, especially if it's bad, will follow you. I live in a fairly big city, and I know more than a few industry workers that have to commute over an hour or more to work because even though there's a plethora of restaurants in this city where you can stack cash like crazy, they can't get hired at a single one of them because of how bad their reputation is. Some have had no choice but to leave the restaurant industry completely and are working jobs for far less money just because of some impulsive decisions they've made. Believe me, I know it can be super satisfying to walk out mid-shift with both middle fingers raised high in the air, especially if you're justified in your reasoning, but I urge you, unless it is an extreme situation that warrants you needing to do that, don't do it. Even if you've hit your absolute breaking point, instead of saying, you know what, I'm walking out, instead say, you know what, here's my 2 weeks notice, I just cannot do this anymore. That little difference can change everything for your future job prospects, especially if you plan on staying in the industry.